So, chapter 361 of My Hero Academia just showed us that Shigaraki might not be as invincible as we thought, and Suneater could be the strongest hero in the whole series. Let's talk about it. The chapter starts with Tenko Shimura sitting in a pile of hands talking about his friends. That's right, Tenko. All for One realizes that Shigaraki and himself are completely merged, but there's one separate personality that's not perfectly mixed in this evil smoothie thing, which is Nana Shimura's grandson, the boy Deku wants to save, Tenko. Shigaraki decides to completely ignore Mirio and goes to finish off Bakugo. Which I gotta say, that is so disrespectful. Like, imagine punching someone in the stomach as hard as you can, and then they just walk away to beat up your friend like you weren't just there. This man's an absolute unit. He's too crazy. Shigaraki in his giant finger grossness starts making his way to Bakugo and Best Jeanist, who is trying his best to defend the student. Side note, I think Best Jeanist is gonna die. Like, they've given him too many red flags and death flags about he's been calling Bakugo by his hero name and saying how much he's proud of him. So I don't feel too good about that. Then we have Nedre comes sweeping down with her energy spikes on Shigaraki, who looks slightly inconvenienced, like a bug you left alone gets too close to you. Then we get the scariest thing possible in My Hero, a flashback. We see a slightly younger Nedre sitting down by herself. We learn that since she has such a powerful quirk, people around her think she's looking down on them, causing Nedre to be ostracized by everyone else. And then, our favorite introvert Tamaki asks Nedre the question, the same question Mira asked him and started the whole friendship. What is your favorite hero? And with that simple question, the beginning of the connection of the big three starts. Their friendship really begins to grow. Nedre sends out an energy blast that goes past Shigaraki and then to Tamaki, who eats the energy. Tamaki, or should I say Suneater, then uses all the food he ate to make a giant cannon with the energy as the ammunition, which created one of the most intense panels of My Hero Academia, hands down. And that's the chapter. It's a pretty short chapter this time, but it got me thinking about a lot of crazy things that can happen in the future. We learned some interesting information about Suneater's quirk and the fact that he ate Nedre's quirk. It was also stated that in this chapter that Suneater doesn't have a limit on his power, so basically the more he eats, the more power he gets. He can use all the properties of the food he ate on top of each other and stacking to get stronger. The fact that Mirio specifically says that he's distracting Shigaraki just so Suneater can make a lasting hit means that he has enough power to injure Shigaraki. Well, at least in Mirio's eyes. With all this in mind, I have a prediction of how this fight is going to end. And you're not going to like it. So in these latest chapters, we see Tamaki talking about how he wants a normal graduation. I think this moment was foreshadowing, as I think this will be the Big Three's last stand as they graduate from UA by standing up to the final villain. Each person will have their moment in this fight. As we see, Mirio actually got close to Shigaraki and punched him, and even caused some talking about friends. You can argue that Nedre was part of that attack, but I think she'll have her own moment because as of right now, she has been in a support role, a big support, but she'll take the front stage soon, I think. Okay, so with all of this, here are all fictions, that's me by the way, prediction of how this fight is going to end. Suneater's giant hybrid energy cannon thing fires off and pierces through all the hands and hits Shigaraki's main body, dealing some major damage. Shigaraki realizes that he can't ignore Suneater and then decides to go after him. Suneater, who is running low on energy, needs time to regain his strength. Mira notices that and tries to slow Shigaraki down by keep attacking him and getting enhanced energy from Nedre. Shigaraki starts flooding Mirio with his hands. As we've seen before, when Mirio uses his quirk, everything goes through him, even air. So if he keeps getting bombarded with these attacks, he'll run out of air soon enough. Nedre sees this and decides to bring out her strongest attack, pouring it all in this one move. It does some considerable damage to the hands, but not too much to the main body. Nedre falls to the ground after that and gets swatted down by Shigaraki. Mirio is out of commission as he distances himself to catch his breath. Then Suneater comes in with the craziness again, and eats one of Shigaraki's hands, getting all the quirks of One for All, or maybe just the hand thing he has going on. Which then a giant battle of the hands starts happening between All for One and Suneater. But the quirk singularity theory will prove itself with Suneater as it overwhelms his body and he might sadly die. But that's just a thought. I can't wait for the next chapter. Maybe Deku will actually show up and he'll have the craziest moment in the manga by far. And his final war arc is gonna get amped up to 11. But yeah, that's it. Peace.